Now, what is the situation of al-hubla wal-murdi'? What is the situation of the pregnant or the breastfeeding woman? What is her situation? Most of the fuqaha, I'll mention that statement first, and then I'm going to mention to you what is not my statement, but the statement that I act on and the statement that I advise with. And what is the preponderant view as far as I'm concerned. Most of the fuqaha have said that the pregnant and breastfeeding woman, if she fears for herself or child, right, then she should eat and give a fidya, right? But she has to make up the fast afterwards. She has to pay it in still afterwards. Now I want to draw a scenario for you in accordance with that. The woman is hamil this year, Ramadan, she's hamil, right? So she does not fast because she fears for the well-being of herself and her child. So she gives the fidya. Next year, she is breastfeeding, right? The year after that, what is the term of breastfeeding according to the Quran? Hawlaini kamilain, 2 complete years, right? The next year she's still breastfeeding, so now it becomes how many years? 3 years, right? 3 years. Now, not only, now there's a problem, because some of the fuqaha, they say now she must also give a penalty for having the fast accumulate till the next year. So now she has to give fidya every year twice, right? And make up the fast. Now, what is the punishment for a person who has intimacy with his wife in Ramadan? Right? One of it, shahraini mutatabi'in, 2 consecutive months. Now, did this woman do anything wrong? So how can we obligate her to fast 4 months before the next year Ramadan? How can we obligate something which is much more severe on someone who is innocent than a penalty which the Sharia has stipulated on someone who is guilty? I'm asking now, does that make sense? No. It does not make sense. So we look at the ruling of Ibn Abbas, and you must think for yourself now. This is fiqh, right? So we look at Ibn Abbas radiallahu ta'ala anhuma in Darul Qutni, and also there's a narration in At-Tabari. Both is authentic. Ibn Abbas radiallahu ta'ala anhuma, regarding عَلَى الَّذِينَ يُطِيقُونَهُ فِدْيَةٌ طَعَامُ مِسْكِينٍ, he said that this was established for the old women and men who could not fast, and also for al-hubla wal-murdi', the pregnant or breastfeeding woman who feared for herself or a child, that she gave the fidya instead of fasting. And he said at the end of it, وَلَا تَقْدِي صَوْمًا, and she does not pay in the fast. She gives the fidya, she does not pay in the fast. 2 narrations from Ibn Abbas radiallahu ta'ala anhuma. Now Ibn Abbas radiallahu ta'ala anhuma, first and foremost, we have to reflect on who is Ibn Abbas. Tarjumanul Quran. And what are we dealing with? The tafsir of a verse of the Quran. So no one's tafsir will take precedence over the tafsir of Ibn Abbas. No one who came after him, his tafsir will be better, or will take precedence over the tafsir of Ibn Abbas. And then, if it was only the statement of Ibn Abbas, then you might have an argument. But now you also have the report from Nafi', reported by Tabari, report from Nafi' and Ibn Umar radiallahu ta'ala anhuma, that Ibn Umar radiallahu ta'ala anhuma, his one daughter was married to a man from Quraysh, and she was hamil in the month of Ramadan. فَأَصَابَهَا عَطْشٌ فِي Ramadan. So she was overcome by thirst in the month of Ramadan. فَأَمَرَهَا Ibn Umar. So Ibn Umar, he ordered her to break her fast. And he told her to give fidya, and he did not order her to pay in the fast. He did not order her to pay in the fast. So The view that I, in this case, that I express or that I hold on to and that I act on and that I advise with for the breastfeeding or pregnant woman is that she gives the fidya and she does not have to pay in the fasting. Right? She gives the fidya and she does not have to pay in the fasting based on the narrations from Ibn Abbas and the narration from Ibn Umar radiallahu ta'ala anhu.